BREWSHACK show is shot before a live studio audience. Other than that, I have nothing. We really should have had some beer for this episode.
That's true. That's true. We should have some beer. Oh, shit. Oh, I think the beer's here.
About time. Buster, move it.
Hey, I heard you were thirsty.
I am. Come on in. I don't know who you are, but you're fine. It's only Brad from Fort George. Yeah, I know.
Oh,
right?
there's
right.
the beer.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. I hope I don't have to clean this up.
Woo!
Customer woman,
Where are the towels?
is going to kill me.
Yum.
That was the best idea we've ever had. So anyway, we've got Fort George on the show today. You may have just noticed that Quick Wit is now available in 12-ounce cans. So Quick Wit, when you want to get drunk, quick.
Or covered in beer.
Or covered in beer. Did you shake these? Where did you drive down Gapple Road?
Sorry.
He drove over Mount St. Helens on his way over.
They've been in my car for a day.
34-year anniversary. Okay, so we'll be right back after this short commercial break. Oh my God.
I need
Tastes
a
great.
towel.
And guys, Fort George is at my house. You f***ing kidding me? We'll bleep that. All right, so Tim,
Yes.
Brad, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I'm Tim. Hi.
Great. That's just great.
I would be Brad, I guess. Yeah.
So you guys work for Fort George, right?
Yes.
I wouldn't call it working. You guys seem like you have the best job in the world because they were just talking off camera about going places and drinking beer, and apparently they pay you for this? That's what happens?
Mm-hmm.
You work hard, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So you're beer reps. Are you both beer reps?
Tim's a sales manager. I work in the office doing a variety of tasks. Marketing, helping Tim out.
We overlap a lot.
Events.
Make sure everything's working smoothly. Make sure the beer is selling.
Mm-hmm. So Fort George, if you guys are unfamiliar, is a local brewery up here in Astoria, Oregon. Currently they only distribute to Washington, Oregon, Idaho. God, I hope you're going to branch out. Is there any plans to distribute outside?
California probably in 2015. I think that's probably as far as we'll go.
California.
Maybe a little Hawaii, Alaska.
Yes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorites. So I'm really, really excited to have these guys on the show, and I really want to thank you guys for taking the time to come down here and shotgunning beers and petting my cats.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. Yes. So let's talk a little bit about what we just shotgunned, the Quick Wit. So this used to be only in the 16-ounce cans, still coming out, but is this a permanent thing to 12-ounce cans for this one?
It is going to be a transition to 12-ounce, yes.
Oh, okay.
We've got 16-ounce probably for throughout the year.
Throughout the year, okay. And you have got a growler of something else, too. Why don't we bust that out?
Ooh, what did you bring here, Brad?
That is our
Something special.
Beta IPA 5.2 version, which is the latest test batch of this summer's three-way IPA.
Oh, nice.
Let's see if I can pour this without getting beer all over me like the shotgun debacle.
I find the growlers are hard to shotgun. You really have to want to do that.
Ooh, look at that.
Here, you can get the
most expensive shotgun I ever had was a growler.
Thank you very much.
It was awful.
Look at this cool double mountain glass.
Yeah. So this is the test batch for this year's three-way, right?
This is the very last test batch for the three-way.
Oh, nice.
The three-way IPA is already in the not in the bright tanks. It's in the fermenters right now.
Oh, great. That's good, guys. Really good. Oof. So this year was with Boneyard and Block 15?
Correct.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
So
Lots of release parties coming up in early June. We're doing a tap takeover tour in 12 cities, 12 events. Starting early June, running for about 2 weeks.
Nice.
Pretty much every major city in the in our region in the Northwest. So Vancouver, Seattle, Portland.
This is fantastic. Really, really good.
Yeah, about 7.2% IPA. IPA. A lot of Pacific Northwest hops, obviously.
That's big. That's really good.
Yeah, last year we had a little. We didn't anticipate the kind of demand we got from the three-way IPA. So we ran a little short here and there, but this year we've planned ahead. So we've ordered up several extra pallets of cans, and
that's awesome.
Plenty of draft.
My cousin was visiting up from Oklahoma, and he just turned 21, so he's used to Coors, things like that. So we took a trip up to Astoria, and that was the first time he had an IPA. Was three-way on tap, and he won't drink anything else anymore. So it's like, I mean, he's still limited on what he can get in Oklahoma, but he's like, ship some back. So I sent back the black IPA that you guys did last winter. Just amazing stuff. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We come back. We're going to talk a little bit about the new Optimus cans that are coming out, and a couple more future plans.
That are out.
That are out.
Yes.
They're out now.
They are. Yes.
If you can find them.
2 more weeks for three-way.
2 more
Patience.
weeks. Patience, kids.
We should have had a three-way.
We should have.
That's what I'm here for.
What do we call it? Yeah. Fluffer.
Fluffer!
I need my fluffer.
Yes, massa, I'm coming.
We're rolling on everything, right? Says. Oh. I think we're back.
How's the water there, Chad?
Customer 1 prescribes at least 1 water per beer.
What are the IBUs on that?
Well, it's 0, Brad. And that's the thing, is water by itself is pretty useless. So, what have we got here? Something new. Should I shotgun it? No.
Shake it up a bit first.
Yeah, I know, right?
How much do you like being married?
At times, Brad, it's fantastic. No, it's fantastic all the time. And I've always said this, if I wasn't married, I would probably be dead or in jail somewhere. Somewhere? Can you be dead in jail? Yeah, for a while.
Okay.
Before the guards notice you.
Probably married too.
Yeah. That's for another episode. Keep it down. But I mentioned we've got an audience today. So the Optimist is your guys's. So is this a one-time? Is this summer? Is this going to be a new seasonal? What is it? Tell me about the beer.
Everyday release, always available.
Always available. Holy shit! I'm gonna drink it.
Yes, this one's a year-round.
Minimal foam.
We fill the cans to the top, just so you know.
Oh yeah, you
we
guys
don't want to get not get a full beer.
So, you guys, obviously, your Vortex is amazing. Show them the tattoo. Oh, yeah. Son.
Dedication.
Yeah. Dedication right there. So between this and the Vortex, what's the difference? What were you guys going for on
Vortex
this?
is our house IPA, 7.7%. So we want something that's a little bit more sessionable, a little less bitter. So there isn't really much specialty malt in this beer. It's all organic 2-row with some flaked corn. Hopped with Centennial and Calypso and Simcoe hops. And yeah, like I said, about 6.2%. So not very bitter, but a lot of finishing hops, a lot of aromatic hops. Very refreshing, lighter in color than the Vortex.
God, it's
a little less sweet than
right?
the Vortex.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can
quite
tell.
Quite a different beer, yeah, definitely. So
I mean, I definitely could sit down and have a few of these and be really, really happy.
that smile makes me happy.
No, so this is great. So, I mean, whenever I first started drinking Fort George, there was just those 4 cans, and I had no idea the amount of seasonals that you guys do, and just what's on tap at your brewery. It's insane. And the last time I went there, I got a 12 flight, and it had been beers that I had never even tried before. It was amazing. And speaking of going up to Astoria, I hear that there's a certain festival happening in June.
Yes, we have a Goonies weekend. There's an actual official Goonies Day, June 7th, and they've planned quite a few events around that. So the weekend of the 6th, 7th, and 8th of June, there are several showings of the Goonies at local theater there, the Columbian Theater. We have a Fort George kind of featured night on Friday at 10:30 p.m. It's a 21 and over. We'll be releasing Truffle Shuffle Stout there.
Sweet.
We'll have the three-way IPA in cans, the brand new summer seasonal. It'll be in cans there on the coast for the first time. And we'll have a lot of fun. We'll watch the Goonies. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of other events planned around that weekend too.
Very cool. So for you all that don't know, Astoria is on the coast of Oregon, and it's where the Goonies was shot. The Goonies house is actually in Astoria, Oregon, and I've hung out there, loitered for a while, escorted off the premises.
They let you loiter.
Yeah, they let you loiter. But no, it's a great time. But I always made the joke, you know, I didn't get it until I moved up here, but I was like, those kids rode their bike from Astoria to Cannon Beach in like 20 minutes. I was like, what the hell? And a young Josh Brolin. I wouldn't kick him out of bed. Speaking of three-way, so you're going to have three-way on tap. I just really wanted to get a three-way joke in there, and that seemed like the best opening. Because we didn't get to do what I wanted to do on the show anyway.
That was inappropriate.
Well, inappropriate for you, maybe.
For the YouTubes.
Oh, yeah, the YouTubes. God, this is good. And you know what? I got it for free. Jamie's laughing. They're all having a great time. Oh. So anyway, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to go ahead right out and say it. Yes, I will accept your invitation to come to Fort George Brewery for Goonies weekend.
Please. Jack,
right, guys? They're all tweeting. I wish you could see. My studio audience is just tweeting. Jamie's dancing. So
you don't want to ask what that is.
So anyway, guys, I cannot thank you enough. And seriously, if you've not picked up any Fort George beer, if you've got a friend that lives in Idaho, Washington, Oregon, trade for it. Trust me, it is amazing beer, and it is such a fun brewery to go visit. And I haven't even talked about their food. Amazing food. They just opened upstairs to have their brick oven pizzas. It's no BREWSHACK pizza, but you know it'll do for a coast town, whatever. But no, seriously, you know what I'm talking about.
BREWSHACK pizzas. Thumbs up.
So
I didn't pay for that either.
Yeah.
It was free.
Damn.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Wait a minute,
Oh.
Brad. I absolutely need a beer here.
Yeah.
I've hardly had a beer today.
That's not true. I've seen what he's been up to. Shenanigans.
Three-way cheers?
Yeah. I guess this will have to do.
Everyone's got to spill a little beer on them.
Just a
It's
little
part
bit.
of the BREWSHACK. Cheers.
The after party show. Yeah. Didn't even toast me.
Love the Optimist.
Do I need to get to cheers twice and have another sip then?
Yeah.
That's called winning.
So we should get Tim on here to chug something. Fantastic. Well, on behalf of me, the BREWSHACK, I want to thank my live studio audience for being a pain in my ass. Probably have to cut every bit of that. Unusable. The censors are. And thank you to Tim and Brad for coming to my home.
Appreciate it.
This was a dream come true. Like, literally, I couldn't sleep last night. Yeah. I'll sleep like a baby tonight, knowing that Fort George